She said, translating, she's like, there's no way I can speak English. Shoo away, you stupid. No, Japanese. Oh my gosh. I already feel the struggle they were having riding the train system.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
I have to ride the train on the 3rd floor, so I'm like,
yeah, it's cool. Hello, everybody. This is PLS channel. This is Steven.
This is Peach.
Thank you for always watching. So we check in as subscribers over 1,000, and now we are reaching over 1,080 or 85.
Yeah.
It's growing up.
Yeah, very quickly.
Yeah.
Which is good. And a little bit of pressure because we have to do more.
Oh,
like, we
yeah.
have to keep giving good content.
Yeah, that's right. That's it. What we're aiming for the next?
By the rate of, I would say like 3,000 might be the good one. I want to go for 3,000.
Yeah, next we are aiming to the 3,000, 3K. Yeah. So hope to everybody watching and then
please
support.
Continue to watch our videos.
Thank you very much.
Arigato.
Yeah, so that's why give us any comment and then advice is all welcome. Yeah. So this time we watch for some hilarious movie, and then the animator creator, and then she visiting Japan for a week trip.
Okay.
And then title is What My Trip to Japan Was Like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Actually, her subscribers is
how many? Wow.
10 million.
Oh my gosh, 10 million subscribers?
Yeah. So great.
I was like counting how many years it will take us to reach that. No, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
she is very famous.
Yeah,
so is she Japanese?
No, she's a foreigner.
Okay, and then she's visiting Japan.
Yeah, visiting Japan. Of course, this animation was almost 3 years ago was take. So before COVID.
Yeah.
But I think it still has in Japan scene beside the COVID I think all the same. Yeah. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah. Let's begin.
Yeah.
In October, I went on the first vacation I've been on with my family in years. My dad works super hard all the time, so normally it would be either my brother, mom, and me, or just me and my mom, and even those vacations became pretty sparse. It's been over 10 years since we've all had a family vacation, and all of a sudden we have a week to be squished together in a foreign country. So how did it go? Day one. We arrived at the Tokyo airport after a nice and easy 11-hour flight.
I like her
Got off the
animation.
plane like, wow, I can't believe we finally made it. We've been planning and looking forward to this trip for almost a year, and it's finally happening. How do we get out of here? We walked around the airport for 2 hours trying to figure out what we had to do, which train we had to get. We lost Dad for like half an hour in the Sea of Asians. I'd already expected the worst and thought he was dead. But no worries, turns out he wasn't taken out by the Japanese mafia. I had to get train tickets and he had to take care of the luggage, so we split up and planned to meet at a ticket counter. But little did we know there were 2 of them on opposite ends of the floor, and as the stereotype goes, they looked exactly the same. So my parents were just grumbling and waiting for each other to show up at the opposite ticket stand with no method of communication.
Yes. It is so difficult. Like back, I think now it's way better. But like 3 years ago, 10 years ago, like all the signs in English, they were so small to read. So it's it was really difficult to look for where to go. Like if you've been to the Japanese train station, I'm sure she's gonna mention that later. Yeah. But anyways, like Japanese maps are confusing.
Yeah, it is confusing.
Looking at it for the first time.
Also, the ticket center is always have the both side, like right wing or left wing.
Yeah.
So it's easy to miss. That's right.
location because we didn't have Wi-Fi yet. After figuring that out and getting to the Tokyo station, we had to use the subway to get to our hotel. None of us grew up in the city, and using the subway was new to us, so we had to look at the train station map to see what to do.
And they started in
is
Tokyo.
this the Windows 98 type screensaver?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
Props to people
Yeah.
who use the Metro daily or even just know how to figure that stuff out, because
Yeah.
that's like a whole Bill Gates secret code.
Yeah.
The fun of making a mistake is paying to be plopped in an area you never wanted to be at in the first place.
Mhm.
We didn't even know how to start reading the map, so
So
my dad
true.
resorted
Yeah.
to the only
I don't even know how to
option.
read the maps in
Do
Tokyo.
you speak English? Do you speak English? Konnichiwa. Please, help us.
英語話せるわけねえじゃねえか、外人のバカ。迷子になれ。
A good 90% of the time we were lost.
What did she say?
She said, translating, she's like, there's no way I can speak English. Shoo away, you stupid. No, Japanese people are not like that.
No.
But,
But actually, most people they're so afraid of speaking
yeah.
Japanese.
Uh,
I mean English. Speaking
yeah, they
English.
shy away.
Yeah.
As soon as they see a foreigner and they don't speak English, they'll kind of be like, ah.
Yeah, those shake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or in no English, no English.
Yeah. Like, no English.
You still speak English.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it might be a little. I have to stand up for the Japanese community. I think they do have the passion to help people, but they're just so shy.
Yeah, that's right.
That they like kind of turn away.
Yeah.
So it's not like they don't want to help you. It's they're not good at communicating that. Yeah.
That's right.
So don't think that Japanese people hate you when you come to Japan. They're just like super shy.
Yeah.
Lost and not knowing where to go. So my dad would keep walking up to random Japanese people and trying to communicate with them in English, even though we were in a country that doesn't speak English. When they obviously wouldn't understand, he would just try to say it all again, but slower. Like that was gonna make a difference. But we found a guy named Paul who helped us out. Thank you, Paul. Konnichiwa. Japan is super different from the States. I didn't really know what to expect, but my mom and I were super hyped after experiencing and learning about the culture. Dad and Jax, not so much, but they like the food. So here's what happened. First morning, woke up early to do a Tokyo bus tour. This time, after our best friend Paul taught us the ropes, we were experts at navigating the subway.
Oh, that's nice.
We got on the wrong train. We stopped at a cafe for breakfast, and it was at that point where I realized I wasn't going to be able to use the image translation app I downloaded to try and make communication easier while we were there. It would have been super awesome to just hover the camera over the Japanese symbols and have the phone immediately be like, hey,
That would
this
be
is what this
nice,
says.
yeah.
But it wasn't working the way I thought it would. I don't speak Japanese, but I'm pretty sure they weren't selling a surprised egg topped with the first time in fabric.
What?
Wife. I don't think that's a thing.
The translation?
Yeah.
Surprised. The tour was fun. We went to a forest with some shrines, saw some sumo wrestlers, went up the Tokyo Tower. Pretty cool Asian stuff. Second day, we walked on Japan's big famous crosswalk that looks like the B-movie's traffic system. Pressed F for the dog that waited 9 years for his dead owner to return from the train station.
Yeah. Hachiko.
Yeah.
Went to a hedgehog cafe. Got on the wrong train. Spent way too much money at the Pokemon Center.
Oh my gosh. I already feel the struggle they were having writing the train system.
Oh yeah. Actually, I understand because I used to live in Tokyo when I started living in Austin as 15 or 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was made even Japanese people come from the countryside. They couldn't understand what the word is at.
Yeah.
But nowadays we have a application on the smartphone.
Yeah.
So that's why if you put it down for the destination where you wanna go, so application they explain everything.
Yeah. Is that Google Map? Different app?
Google Map also some application.
Yeah.
And then right now is even in the which exit which in the door station, which number of the door. If you get off, and then there is a radar or in the exit to the next way. Very convenient.
Yeah, because I did have a bad experience using Google Map. This was like 5 years ago, I went to Osaka, like one of the bigger cities in Japan. Yeah, and then the train system is as confusing as Tokyo. I was like, don't worry, I have Google Map.
Yeah.
And I was walking around on Google Map, but like I didn't know that the trains left at different levels or different stories. So my mom on the first floor, I'm like, Google Map says it's here. But I have to ride the train on the 3rd floor, so I'm like, Google!
Yeah, it's confusing.
Yeah.
Also it's confusing.
But now maybe it's like a bit more easier to walk through.
Yeah.
Won nothing at a big arcade and collapsed into bed. I should probably slow things down a bit so you can really take in. Day whatever! Wrong train! Rice triangles! Tiny banana snack! My brother
Rice
said
triangle! I like that!
Oh god, my legs hurt. More noodles! Went to sleep. We had another bus tour around Kyoto, and one of the stops was this 1,000 golden statues temple that was really cool, and we learned about a bunch of gods. One of which I, a Pokemon master, already recognized since it was the inspiration behind Thundurus. Another one of the stops on the bus tour was this temple called Kyoto. And there's a whole backstory to this place where some people would do this thing called taking the plunge, which was seen as a bold and desperate, extreme wish-making act. So it's simple. What you do is jump off the 43-foot temple balcony and not die. That's literally it. I'm not joking. In the Edo period, people believe that if they put their lives in the hands of Kanon, the god of mercy, you'd be granted a wish, given you don't die, because he doesn't give wishes to corpses. During that time, 200 people jumped, and 85% of them survived, which I'd say is actually a pretty good ratio. One woman apparently even jumped twice.
What? I have never heard about this before.
Oh, really?
You jump off of Kiyomizu-dera?
Actually, it's an old word, but I don't think some younger people don't use this quotation. But we usually, the older senior person said how disparate do something. If I translate it into English, dive into the Niagara Falls.
Dive into Niagara Falls? Okay, yeah.
Very brave or
it's like a brave act. Or in some, if I buy in a very expensive stuff like in such a luxury car, or I don't have too much money, but Kiyomizu-dera から飛び降りるつもりで I'm gonna buy. Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah.
How did I not know this? And they don't attach any like bungee jumping cords or anything, right?
No.
Oh my gosh.
But Kiyomizu-dera, it's very famous word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What is? How do you say it again?
Kiyomizu-dera から飛び降りる.
Okay. Kiyomizu-dera から飛び降りる.
Yeah, dive into from Kiyomizu temple.
Whoa, people were desperate.
Oh yeah. Japan has many. Yeah.
Hey, my wish didn't come true. Well, I guess I jump again. Well, I can't do that anymore. Which I think is fair, I guess. Anyway, that wasn't even where I was going with that place. There's this little shrine area at the foot of the temple with three waterfalls, each representing either longer life, wisdom, or love. And if you drink from one of them, it's believed that you'd be granted that particular category in life. You only get one drink. Thirsty hoe. So I go up there with my long cup on a stick you get, and was watching what everyone else was doing. They would get the water in the cup, wash one hand at a time, then pour some water into one hand to drink from, and let the rest drip into the pool below. Anyway, cutting to the chase, basically, you're in the presence of some...
Do you know why you are washing for the hand before entering a shrine?
Is it like you're washing away any kind of bad luck that comes with it? So like before you enter a shrine or a temple, you need to like cleanse yourself. Is that the reason?
Yeah, almost correct. You used to be in the all shrine before they come into the shrine. People have to that and wash your body on the river to wash in the water, everything. Yeah. To purify everything. Okay. That's a traditional way. Yeah. But nowadays, there is no river, along the shrine or in So that's why they symbolize to wash your hand to prepare. Yeah, for the ceremony.
Okay. Yeah. And like you have to like wash the inside of your mouth as well.
Yeah,
You have to,
rinsing,
like, just like
rinsing.
spit out. Yeah.
Spit it out. Don't put it in the pond.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Don't spit back into the water pool.
Yeah, like in the drain.
Yeah,
You just rinse
yeah.
and just spit it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, you don't really drink the water either, right?
No.
Yeah, you just
No,
like,
just rinsing. To purify in the inside of the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the people why finally they stand up in the school.
The big cup on the stick.
Yeah, the stick.
I don't know. To dry it or like keep it clean or something.
Yeah, it's this purify also this in the stick.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why they store in the drain on the stick also. So that's why they put up.
I see.
Little bit in the water comes up on the stick to purify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Pretty intense wisdom right now. Also, there wasn't any place to dry your hands afterwards, so I got wisdom water all over my pants. After that,
Many
I
people
saw
do
1,000 red
that.
gates. You're allowed to walk under them, but apparently it takes like 3 hours to get through them all, and we didn't have that time, so we walked under like 10 and called it a day. After waking up with some French toast that was lightly dusted with a pound of sugar, my mom and I went to the Studio Ghibli Museum. I can't express how incredible that place was. I would recommend it to anyone who has an appreciation for Ghibli, or animation, or art, or anything. I'd show you how mesmerizing it is in there, but there's no filming or photos allowed inside, so no spoilers here. I'm a child of the law. But I did snag this picture of the kids' play area because I thought sometimes you just gotta break the rules when it's important, okay? We went to a conveyor belt sushi place, and Mom had never been to one before, so she got overwhelmed and just immediately grabbed like 5 random things. I've been to one before, but my skills aren't anywhere near coordinated. So when I tried to put the wasabi bowl back, I ended up clogging a bunch of plates and ruining a section of the sushi harmony and just being really obnoxious, and I felt really bad. The next day we almost got on the wrong train.
Good.
The wisdom juice is kicking in. We went to this famous Sega arcade with 8 floors.
Oh my gosh, these places are so
immensely
fun.
intimidating.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
how you go to an arcade and there's always some Asian kid who's an absolute god. There's a little crowd
That
watching
sounds
them,
horrible.
so mesmerizing and we're all pathetic.
Uh-huh.
This is their hive. This is the Enlightenment Mountain they climb for 80 years and
Jesus.
see nothing but tears of tigers. Car racing, combat games, even the children were getting spit out the womb playing like monks. Look at this guy. I don't know what game this is or
Yeah.
the objective here.
These places, like some kids get so excited. There's a game called Tsurikingu, which translates to fishing king. So
yeah.
it's like a virtual fishing thing. And when they're reeling it in, they're like screaming. Or like if someone else tries to take their fish away, they're like like screaming.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so these places are fun to go to and also interesting
Yeah,
to
it is,
watch people there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the aura around him is screaming, "Leave here and never come back! Unworthy rat!" We were also introduced to this dance game I've never seen before called Dance Rush Stardom. It's like DDR, but with less arrows and 100% more late 90s Melbourne shuffling. My brother and I
Okay.
tried to play it, and it felt like the whole country was like, oh god, why are they here? They look Asian, but they're white as crackers. But we got a good kick out of it, so you know what? Go konnichiwa yourself. Then we left and got on the wrong train. For the last night, we went to this robot show, and let me tell you, this place is insane. So the main attractions of the place are
I've
these
heard
giant
about
flashy
this
robots
place.
and
Yeah.
stuff. But I gotta talk about these drinks and light bulbs they were selling. They
Nah.
were crazy with all their blinking colors and such.
my
It was like a
gosh.
little rave in a cup. Like, dude, who comes up with this stuff? Benjamin Franklin wishes he did, I'll tell you that. You got to choose from like 4 drink choices, but most of them were alcohol, so I got this peach juice instead. I'm legally allowed to drink now, but I'm not the biggest fan, and who knows how outrageous the drink would have looked if I was a bit tipsy. Anyway, definitely one of the most insane things I saw there, for sure. Top of the list of the entire show, nothing compares to the little light bulb drink.
I can't hear what
so
you're
much fun,
saying.
and it's become one of my favorite memories with my family. But the thing is, when I started this script, I wanted to briefly mention what we did so I could talk about how much trouble I had getting back home, because that was a whole situation of classic Jaiden I thought you would enjoy. But here I am on page 4 of the script, and I haven't been able to talk about anything. I don't
Wow.
like breaking stories into different parts, but we're not animating a 20-minute video. I'd rather put my hands in the lens can. Twice. So yeah, see you in a few weeks with that. Hey, thanks for watching. So a bunch has happened since the last video. YouTube Rewind was posted, so that's cool. And I was in it, so that's cool too. And then it became the most disliked video on YouTube right now. Very cool. I threw in a bunch of memes in my part because I speculated
These are
YouTube
so
wasn't
cute.
gonna do
Are
it
these like
themselves.
fan drawings?
And not to
Yeah.
throw shade, but I was right.
Wow.
People have been enjoying them. A lot. Like, my god, it blew up. People found the majority of them, but I thought I'd tell you the real answers. So everyone got the Sub to PewDiePie thing, and the Smash letter, and the Logan KSI fight. But I also had a book that said Sociopaths 101 on it that was too small for people to see. This little bonsai tree was a little tribute to the famous forest in Japan at the beginning of the year that someone did an oopsie in. And next to it is a little squirrel, because shout out to my buddy iDubbbz for his squirrel series this year. I just liked it a lot. Everyone thought this was a reference to Felix's bitch lasagna, but when I made it, it was the somebody touching my spaghetti meme, because that and Uganda Knuckles were the January memes of 2018. But it can be bitch lasagna too, I don't care. Things have been crazy because of Rewind, so thanks for enjoying my part. I wasn't expecting this response at all. I was just messing around and stuff, but hey, I'm not complaining. This whole ride has been super fun to be a part of. You guys are hilarious, and the memes from this have made me laugh so much, and I feel overly appreciated. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the memes. In a year, we get to see if I'm not allowed to be in Rewind again because of this. And if so, it was worth it.
Oh, how's this time movie? What my trip to Japan
It was
was like?
interesting, yeah. So I've been living in Japan for almost 9 years, and it took me back to when I first came. Like everything she felt is actually what I felt as well.
I
I didn't
see.
understand the train system. The arcade was crazy. Conveyor belt sushis, I was so mesmerized. I go there, I'm like, I want that, I want that, I want that. And yeah, so yeah, it brought back memory.
Oh yeah.
And everything is true.
Yeah.
Absolutely true.
That's right.
On
that's
her,
right.
yeah. Oh, I like this girl.
Oh yeah. Actually the end of the scene there is a robot restaurant. It's so famous. Although many tourists from around the world,
Yeah.
they are so loving visit. Sorry, now since in the COVID scene, so that's why now this restaurant is temporarily closed. But they will reopen after COVID scene. So
Yeah.
so once next time you folks visit Japan, maybe it might be interesting to visit. Yeah. Yeah. Please give me some advice if you come to Japan. What would you like to do?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah, we can
We can answer you that.
Yeah, answer you with that. Okay. Hello everybody. Thank you for watching all the time. So we'll keep watching another movie or another hilarious movie also. So please stay tuned. So don't forget, please give us some sharing.
Okay.
Also please subscribe. We'll keep watching another movie also. So stay tuned. So see you next time. Bye.
Bye.